Hot take, I feel like Shibuya really climaxed with the Maharaga fight, and then all the Mahito stuff after it was like good, but it didn't really give the arc like a nice finish, if that makes sense. Like I feel like the arc started off great with the whole Gojo ceiling battle, etc. And then stuff was like really, really heating up, etc. The fights between all the sorcerers getting taken out by Jogo. Toji coming back was amazing. The fight with Toji and Megumi. Then Sukuna being awakened. Oh, and the fight between Choso and Yuji was also cool. And then Sukuna being awakened was obviously awesome. And Sukuna versus Maharaga was insane. And the whole Sukuna and Jogo fight as well. But then after the Maharaga fight, it like reverted back to Yuji versus Mahito, which we already seen fight before. But I think my issue with this fight is it just went on and on and on and on. And a lot of the stuff in this fight that was going on and on, I feel like it low-key didn't matter that much. Like, Mahito is not that interesting of a villain. He's literally just a troll. Like, there's really not much to him. I don't think that his parallel with Yuji is as interesting as the story wants it to seem. Like, I don't think Yuji exploring his morality in comparison to Mahito was all that compelling. Like, at the end of the day, Mahito is literally just like, he's just a troll. He just does things because that's what he does. He's a curse. He doesn't have that depth for Yuji to really be comparing to as like a person, the way the story is like kind of pushing. And then also the whole Nobara, spoiler alert, like fake out death ended up being kind of like pointless and useless. This panel is awesome. Like the fight is, I'm not saying the fight is bad. I'm just saying for an arc that was going like this, I don't feel like the final peak fight of this arc lived up to the escalation. You know, ideally you kind of want an arc to go like hype, 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 and then like peak with like an amazing something. I feel like this arc didn't do that, and it kind of contributes to the fact that even though this is like probably the best JJK arc, a lot of JJK could sometimes feel like a not properly structured, just like group of fights going around until they get finished or interrupted or something, which ends up being the case when Possess, Geto, and Yuki pull up at the end. Again, this fight was still good. It just wasn't as good as some of the other stuff that came before it.